Well, hello there, and I hope you're well. And welcome to another Tribulation Soldier Sitrep. For those of you that might not know, my name's Pastor Stephen Barney, and I'm the author of the Tribulation Soldier series. And this situation report is something that's in development at the moment. Because the Tribulation Soldier is such a big series, and all the ebooks interlinked together, I've got to kind of work on quite a few of them at the same time. And there's always a sort of progression that I'd like to share with those of you who follow the Tribulation Soldier. So yeah, it's a work in progress, just like the platform itself. And it's been a bit of a journey, as some of you might know, because I had a month in hospital last year. Breathing machine, you name it, we had the full deal. And, the doctor said, look, it's going to be 6 to 12 months recovery time. And boy, they were right, it has. Been hugely surprised as to, how you get affected by things like post-traumatic stress and, various things like that. So it's been quite a learning experience, it really has, there's no question about it. Not a very pleasant one at times. But on the same token, you guys, you learn so much, especially as a pastor, you just learn so much through it. And, being frank, when else would you have the time in life to sort of walk your kids back and forth to school and, go to their open days and sort of stuff like that, if you were sort of in full swing, you might just not have time for. So there's a lot of good things to it as well. It's not all surgery recovery. Yeah, so this year's very much been about, surgery rehab. That's been the big thing. And, what they say, and they're absolutely right, I've been through these kind of surgeries before, is that, in your recovery, you've really got to do the things that you want to do, to get yourself over that emotional part. And, for me, obviously, it's been building the Tribulation Soldier. I've been very blessed to be in this position where, I can go out and do motorbike vlogs and we do Scottish castle tours, work on the house and doing YouTube videos for that, and cars, bikes and boats, our motorbikes, and our car and all the rest of it, and which has been tremendous. So that's what they say, and I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. You need to take time, especially after something very traumatic, and do the things you want to do. So it's a nice, unique position to be in. What's not so easy to sort of get over, I suppose, is the emotional. The physical has been quite a lot, building my legs back up and my upper body strength. But just recently we went on our holiday to Skye, and we took a lot of videos there, castle, the castles up there like Elan Donnan Castle, and I think it was Banskaith, I think's the other one, and Armadale Castle. So, all those videos are to come. And I think for the very first time I walked out into the Highlands, and I managed to walk out about 1.5 miles up the Skye ferry pools and all the way back again. And normally after that I would have been just absolutely hung and so tired. But I was actually back at the car quite fresh, and I was saying to Sharon, wow, I've really kind of turned a corner here, compared to the start of the year, one of our earlier videos about the Cairngorms. And guys, I could walk about, I think it was 7 or 8 minutes up into the mountainside to do a little tour in the Cairngorms, and I was hung, and I had to get back, and when I got back to the car, I was just, so shattered. But the Skye holiday really was something special, you guys, and it's not a place I would have chosen to go purely because it's about, 4 hours away from home. And, at this particular stage, you want to kind of stay closer to a hospital than you do being quite remote, and Skye can feel quite remote. But we went across there, and the views were just superb. It's only the second time I've ever been there, and there was just so much to see and so much to do, and we just videoed almost the whole time, But the difference that kind of made in my emotional and mental health was really tremendous. It was a huge sort of step forward, So guys, pretty much, while we're building this series and building the stuff that surrounds the series, I'm really just using this surgery rehab to the benefit, and I'm not sure what to think. What would I do if I didn't have it, if I didn't have the Tribulation Soldier? I suppose I'd have to recover in some other way, Yeah, it was really good, and Sharon really needed the break, she really needed the break. Apologies, you guys, this sit-rep in the future is going to be very much about where I am and writing the books and all that sort of stuff, but at the moment we're just trying to develop it a bit, but obviously with me being off in surgery recovery, Sharon's had to work quite hard, you know, and she really needed the break, and she got one. You know, she really got a tremendous break, and she really had a nice rest, you know, while me and the kids went about doing videos and all that sort of stuff. And, you know, and actually, I actually got a little bit of work done on the books, you know. And like I said, it's, you know, for those of you that don't know, it's a 16-part series. It's huge. And, you know, 4 of the ebooks are released so far, you know, as part of our sort of launch year, our launch period, I should say. And I got the opportunity again to write in the caravan, you know, once Sharon was down sleeping and the kids were down sleeping, I managed to sit and do, it was actually the ebook 12 was our Devora Delta book, and I got to write a couple of chapters in there, and it was so good to get back to, you know. I kind of feel like this past while has been dominated by surgery recovery, and you know, dominated very much by YouTube videos actually, you know. The social media we have surrounding the series now is huge. You know, it's got 3 YouTube channels, 3 Facebook pages, you know, the usual Instagram, Twitter, we've got our blog, you know. And the kind of videos that we're doing are quite varied. You know, they're split between the author-pastor bit, you know, where I'm doing, you know, proper doctrinal teachings and proper, you know, sermon videos. And, you know, a lot of funsy stuff like, you know, motorbike vlogs of the Scottish castle tours. And like I said, we do-it-yourself dads. You're doing stuff to the house, pretty handy. And that's been a lot of fun. And but my favourite has to have been cars, bikes and boats, you know. I finally got the old Honda Fireblade back on the road. It's my sort of main motorbike. And we called it a bit of a resurrection, and it was a lot of fun to do. And it was great for the kids again. You know, David and Emily thoroughly enjoyed it, you know. So yeah, lots going on, you guys, you know, and of course we're coming up to Christmas now. So, you know, for us, myself and Sharon, you know, that's a big deal having a 7-year-old and a 6-year-old, you know. But it's an even bigger deal with this social media that surrounds the Tribulation Soldier. You know, one of the big parts of that, like I said, is the Barney Family YouTube channel, you know, where we do the DIY dad and, you know, all that sort of stuff, you know. And, you know, this is our first real Christmas with that. So it's like, well, what do we share? You know, what do we film? What do we share? You know, what are we going to put forward during that particular point in time, you know? Because the YouTube channel, that particular YouTube channel is there sort of primarily for our readers, you know. It's a big series, it's 16 ebooks, you know, so hopefully in the time that we sort of have our readers going through the series, they can sort of be part of the family in a sense, you know, and just see what we're up to and what we're doing, and, you know, hopefully it'll be really cool, give you a bit of entertainment and, you know, just various things, you know, and I'm just thoroughly enjoying building that particular part, you know. But listen guys, thank you so much for watching in the meantime, okay? There'll be lots of these Sitreps that come. Again, it'll probably focus a lot more on where I'm at with the books. But for now guys, thank you so much for watching. God bless, and I hope to speak to you soon.